It's really the great invitation from the garage that my perspective, which was held in MoMA, is going to be transferred here in this space, and that's the reason I'm here. When I came here, I didn't have any expectations, and I really was thinking we would just transfer the work in MoMA and bring it into this space. But when I arrived, I saw the space, and after today's auditions, I'm really changing my mind. So now I have to convince curator to accept my new ideas, because I think the show here can be so much bigger, and also include the works that MoMA didn't have. And the audition made me believe that the Russian people have so much stamina, concentration, charisma, willpower, and they can make performance such a great success, which makes me think that I can do some new works here. I choose the historical performances. They're all durational performances, and they don't really deal with the pain, and they don't deal really with kind of dangerous elements for the body, just the duration. The duration can be very hard. You see, if you know if somebody can do performances not, it's very simple. You can, when you cast the people, they can do things in the wrong way. But one thing that can't be changed is the charisma. It's something you're born with, so you don't have it. Some people can just stand. The standing is so much energy and power, and you really believe in them, and you can see the concentration, and some they don't. And you can see this in very, very short time. That's why I built this audition just on 15 minutes. 15 minutes is enough time to see the people who can do it and who cannot do it. And the ones who really can do it, you right away have this strong radiation out in their bodies, and that's how I chose them. I only audition people and I actually see if the performance can live once I'm dead, so they can really be created, after I'm not in this world anymore. So this is why it's so important for me to audition and set up some kind of conditions in which one the performance artist can perform. Because the same like playing Bach, you can also play very bad Bach and you can play great Bach. So it's very important who is doing and how he's doing the piece. When you're an artist, you have not so many ideas, and my one idea I'm occupied since the beginning and still the same is the human body, because the human body is a cosmos by itself. We have the macrocosmos we live, and we have microcosmos the us. And I think there's so many things unexplored. One thing is the physical body, which we really know how to function, because we can, go to the surgical operations, open, cut it. We know what's the nerves, the heart, the kidneys, and so on. But really, how mind functions. We use only 30% of brain, and all the rest is something that is unknown territory. And subconsciousness, consciousness, I'm so interested in the soft world, like immaterial world. That is the part of my big interest. And so here, I would like to also conduct experiments, during the performance. So that's all new elements I would like to include in this piece. I'm so happy about the economical crisis. It's so great for art, for performance art, because the art becomes such a commodity, and the market starts ruling art, and the essence of art being forgotten completely. But the performance art work with such immaterial elements, so that the economical crisis actually brought the art in a kind of standby situation, so the performance art can really start developing again. And it's really important that last year 2 major museums of the world, like MoMA and Guggenheim, both had the performance work at the same time, dedicated to performance, which never happened in history. And when Damien Hirst said in his last exhibition, one of the last exhibitions, it's the end of an era, it was really prophetic, because it was really end of an era, end of a consumption, end of marketing, and end of era of the art as a commodity. And now it's something else coming out, because I think the immateriality of performance art can bring the essence of art back to our society. And my mission as an artist is not accomplished. It's not, because I'm now thinking, now I'm 64 and I'm in the last stage of my life, so I'm thinking, what I'm going to do, what is important? For me, what is important is legacy. So I'm really interested in my own legacy of the Center for Performing Art. In my center in Hudson is going to be dedicated to the long duration of performance art. So the old productions that we invited young artists was also very known to produce the works in the different media. But they have to be 6 hours on, the minimum 6 hours. They have to be really, really long duration. Because I strongly believe, through my experience of 45 years now of my work, that only through long duration of work the artists can change and the public with them, and they can really open the consciousness and come to another level of understanding the world around them. And afraid of dying, you'll be lie if you say you're not afraid, because I think I confront myself so many times with a situation when I could die, but you go to the plane and have turbulence and you're afraid automatically. It's something that you can't really control. But I'm much less afraid of dying than before. And the Sufi, wonderful philosopher, said, the life is a dream and the dead is waking up.